Oops. Good morning. Hello. Hi, everyone. Mother, thank you for redeeming first. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, it feels like I haven't streamed in a while. It feels like it's been a while. I don't like where my camera is right now. Let's lift that up a little bit. Sometimes you don't realize stuff when you're just checking before a stream. Yeah, it feels like I haven't streamed in a while, but it's only been since Friday. It's just, I don't know, like it's like a weird feeling I feel when you just go away for a night. Right, like I took the kids to a football game, took the Giants Cowboys on Sunday. We stayed overnight, came back the next day. But you stay in a hotel, man, it always feels like you're gone for longer. I don't know if that's just a me thing, if I'm just crazy. But I feel like I've been gone for a long time. But we're gone the weekend. It's different. I usually stream on Saturdays. Not this week either. Football's going to get in the way of a little bit that too. Because I do want to watch playoffs. I'm a big football fan, so I'm a big playoff guy. But this week, I think we're just kind of landing on Pokemon. I did kind of throw around the idea of playing Mario Galaxy. But I think just because it's going to be kind of like a 3-stream week, it's going to be DAs today, ZA tomorrow, and whichever one I feel like playing on Friday night. But good morning, Mother. How are you doing today? How are you doing? You're a fan of a team in the playoffs. Patriots, play? Do they play this with? Did they end up in first place? No, they did not end up in first place. The Broncos did. So the Patriots do play, don't they? Who do they play? But they play Saturday? Oh. But we are going to probably talk some football, NFL playoffs today, and some, my Giants deciding to win when they probably shouldn't. Oh, Sunday 8 8, you're going to be watching that with us. You're going to be in Discord. We're going to be in Discord. We will be be in Discord. I have a little bit of a cough. I don't know if it's just because I forgot my major inhaler when I went to New York, New Jersey, or if it was just because maybe I've gotten sick because I was sitting in the freezing cold for 3.5 hours. It was cold. Really fun time though. Kids had a blast. Connor bundled up in blanket. Me and Braden shared. We bought two big plush blankets. One Yankee one that was big enough for me and Braden just kind of put over ourselves, and Connor had our Giants one. He just kind of was draped in. We got some hot chocolates while we were there. A lot of fun. Giants won, which is a big questionable thing for a lot of the fans because we straight up gave up the first overall pick 2 weeks in a row by winning games that we did not need to win. But I've been a Giants fan for a long time, and I've been a fan of this team. And for the last few years, we've had early picks, and we've done this before. We've done it in different ways. We've done it without our quarterback that we are sticking with. I think with Jackson Dart, I think those 2 wins were more important than the top draft pick. As crazy as that might sound, we're gonna be going to next season with 2 wins. Like we won our last 2. And we didn't win our last 2 with our quarterback that we don't have anymore. We didn't win our last 2 with a guy that we dropped, and we're saying we won our last 2 games with our quarterback of the future. And Jackson Dart is going in to the offseason with 2 wins, a lot more positive than he could have been with the 2 more losses. He's 4-7 in his career now. Not great, but you know it could be worse. As a rookie who lost his receiver, who lost his buddy and his running back, who lost offensive linemen throughout the season. We lost defenders throughout the season. There was no chance of us winning this year, and he made a lot of stuff happen. And I'm more optimistic than I have been as a Giants fan than I have been in the last couple of years, for sure. It's just really going to depend on what coach we pick up. I think it's really going to depend on that. But yeah, we are doing Dynamax Adventures today. I actually have my son's Switch because he's finally gotten the DLC, and we're gonna be online this whole time. So if people are like chilling, or you know, don't really know if we can want to join, or maybe want to join a couple, but don't want to like be like, oh, I'll join a couple, so I start online and then you're not able to join, and then I have to stop doing online. It's completely fine today. You have you never have anything to worry about that. I never get upset about that. But now if like you're feeling weird about that kind of stuff, you could still join. I would do Jackson's Arts number, but it's number 6, so I'd have to do 666666666, which we can't get away with that one. See, I literally have the Switch right in front of me. I should grab another controller, or just grab the Joy-Cons. I haven't joined this one in a while. Yeah, we got Raiden in here. So this will be fun. This is going to be good. I'll be able to control an extra character. So when Furry joins, we're going to have one computer only. We'll have a lot more success this way. But if there's anybody who does want to join, whether on the TikTok side of things, YouTube side of things, obviously the purple side of things. Oh, I said them. Oh no. TikTok. I'm going to do what you say to do. Encourage my viewers to share my live and invite more friends. Maybe they won't cut me today. They keep cutting my my TikTok live. It's so funny. That's Stream Elements. Alright. I don't think anybody joined here for the first one. I swear he said he'd be about, he'd be here by like 9:30, so. Alright. Then maybe I could drop him. Ancient power. Flag on him. That's like. Oh shit, I forgot to put my Zapdos count out. They're crinkling. Sorry, guys. Is that my new background? Yo, what's going on, Kinson? 37.82 runs again. It's been 65. We're at 65. This is going to be 66 if we beat it. More runs? Oh, no. This is my second longest, I think, hunt. Right now. Oh, nice. Where's the shiny bad luck rename? Why would you want that? How you doing, Kinson? Were you you were here? Oh, you were here for the end of I switched third there. It's funny. That's fair. No, I really want a shiny today. This will be it would be cool if the first shiny of 2026 is Zapdos. I mean, I'll get a shiny tomorrow because I'm gonna play ZA. Well, most likely. You were, yeah, no, I remember. Sorry, I forgot for a split second there. First shiny is gonna be this Flygon. That'd be fine. That'd be fine also. So I'm trying to think, do I have a shiny Flygon? I think I do. Alright, so I want to see... Is this gonna have this Mud Slap? It's kind of the same situation. No, either of us are gonna take it. Yeah, I'll be honest, second is pretty good. The fairy type fighting. Oh, shit. How are you doing, though, Kinson? Oh. That ending, though, man. I've been thinking about it. I actually had, like, a nice little debate about it while I was out the other night. With a buddy of mine who he picked the same ending as me and hated it. And I'm like, I get it. I understand, like, the reasons to hate it. Like, I understand it. Like, I get why... Like, it's considered, like, maybe, like, a negative, but I'm still for it. You love the ending because you hate it? Yeah, I got that. That's, like, kind of how I feel. Ooh, that's huge. Sucker Punch is huge. Huh. Oh, shit. Here's, like, the thing, too. Like, I get it, like... Well, I feel like, too, like... For me, for like my sense, like I get like the story, like the kind of the side thing they were kind of trying to tell there, where it's like that they were coping with Urso's death, like for sure. But at the same token, I'm kind of like they did create a whole other universe, right? And the creators of the game have openly said now that they're going to continue their games are going to be continued in that universe, where like there's going to be like the other games are going to potentially be other paintings, like. So, you know, and then you gotta think about this case, right? When we're playing a video game, exactly. When you're playing a video game, these are all made-up characters that we are falling in love with. Like, so, like, we are still falling in love with these characters. So, like, I didn't just do it because of her. I didn't just do it because of him. I did it for Lune. I did it for Seal. I did it for Gustav, even though I think is a little... I don't particularly like that she brought the dead back. I would say the Gommage, people who are Gommaged coming back, I think is a fair thing. Because then I thought, then that was too much, right? But that canvas still had a bunch of people in it that deserved to, like, to live their lives. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like how I felt about the ending. Like, I feel like... I don't have any more dark moves for this. But I still think I feel like it's the right call, because I think he might have a rock move. Plus, we get the item. That's true, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah. That would be like my only problem with the, and maybe she wouldn't have lost herself if she only brought back the Gommage. You know what I mean? Maybe she wouldn't lose herself. And maybe listen to Versa. Like, I wish we had more decision making. Like, listen, like, hey, I'm staying here, but let him sleep. Let him rest. Even though it's his painting, but yeah. Let's do a little screech action. Psychic it. Drop its defense a bit. I'll probably do that against Zapdos too. Yeah, I think that was a good call. I'll attack this time. But I'm gonna love to see what they come up with next, the creators. Since this obviously can't be a direct sequel. You know, they could be in the same universe. I feel like this is actually going to be a tough Zapdos fight. So I'm kind of glad we're going in like full health here. But I get Braden the Dynam actually should be fine. That was huge. I think attack now. Oh, I hope someone takes this. Oh, I might take this with the gravity. Well, now they'll take my move. Hopefully, one of them take it. I'm basically debating on what... I know what games I'm going to be playing on stream next. I'm just kind of debating in like which order. Like, do I start Octo Traveler on Friday and then kind of like take breaks from it? Your new coworker's demanding she needs all your attention. Dude, I need Oscar, you know, to take this. That would be so cool. Better go solid too. Yes, Oscar, good shit, bro. Now please hit this thing with gravity. It'd be so dope. Oh, okay, they're kidding. Oh, got you. Well, that's getting a kidding. I don't know if I could do another cat. I don't know if I have the patience for it. I'm really hoping they drop him to the ground. If he drops him to the ground, this fight is like so much different. I'll do Clark on your elbow. I mean, that's like the thing. Like, Connor really. Brandon's allergic to cats. Connor, he's like really allergic to cats. I'm allergic, slightly allergic to cats, and I'm allergic to dogs, but not the much like simple Zyrtec a day takes the allergies away for me. But Connor's always really wanted cats, but like I just no the ground immunity. They'll get rid of the ground immunity. But it's fine. The screeching should be enough. We should be able to beat this thing without him doing it, but if he did it, it'd be nice. I wasn't paying attention. Did he do it? No, he didn't go. Let me move it. Did he? He did it! Let's go! So I can attack. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. They're doing this like with like his Brandon switch. It's not that hard, and it makes things like so much easier. Once we get like Furry too, we won't lose him. Oh, look at that damage! It's so huge. The fact that this doesn't affect any of us is like the perfect team. Be careful, we might nullify, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna beat this thing. Beat this thing, no problem. It's dead. That's a crazy kitten, man. That's a crazy kitten. I have my 3 cats that I had growing up. I got one when she was like a little bit older, so she wasn't like quite a kitten anymore. She was about 1. She's still very young. She wasn't quite a kitten, and then I had 2 kittens. One of my kittens, she didn't scratch or claw at all, really. And then my the other one never stopped. Thanks for the shiny luck. Watch Brayden get a shiny. Negative. Thanks. Thanks. I can feel the love. Alright, first I'm going to scroll through Brayden's. Just to see if he gets any. Felt like it's still like this. Fair. I wish I would tell you if he needed them in the game. I'm assuming he needs Dusclops, so let's take the Dusclops. Yep. Alright. Flygon, not shiny. Kadabra, not shiny. Dusclops, not shiny. And Zapdos, number 66, first of the day. Not shiny. Hell, you got what you wanted, Kinson. Yes. Swear to the gods. Yeah. You get an next run, you have to skip it? No. No, that's that. No. If you get next run, you have to skip it. Oh, then you gotta name it. Okay, then I'll name it 67. Oh, it's 67. Oh, that'll be something. I didn't even think about that. Oh, man. Wouldn't that be something? Oh. The furry say he'll be ready to join shortly, but I don't know what that means, so I don't know if that means he's gonna get here now. And then I mean, the world wants this one to be it. The world wants the Zapdos to be 6-7. The whole universe wants it. We need this. We all need this. Everyone in their lives, like things aren't going 100% their way. Like, we all need this. Oh, shit. Oops. We have to talk about Pokemon Presents today, too. Because, it's happening. So it's the 28th or the 27th. Either way, it's happening. Pokemon 30th. And they're, I don't know if they're doing it to be assholes. But they're teasing. I think I'm more excited about the potential of them bringing all the old games to the Switch, too, than I am for fucking Gen 10. I'll be wrong. I'll be excited when Gen 10 well, their Coliseum's gonna get put on the GameCube on Switch too, which I will play. Yeah. You know, keep in mind, well, I don't care about remakes. I mean, yeah, the Pokemon fandom ruined BDSP, right? Like, sometimes, like, Pokemon fandom's getting as bad as, like, it's like getting as bad as Star Wars. And, like, another terrible fandom right now is fucking Stranger Things. Hating on, like, the finale and the final season and shit like that. The pixel art would be a cool idea for, like, the first 3. But, like, I mean, I don't know. I thought at the time in the Pro remakes were, like, I thought they were great. They were fun. They were fun games to play through. Like, they brought people the Briefcase Simulator, which everybody enjoyed doing. And it's like, everybody, really, I don't know. I didn't mind them at all. I thought that was great. I don't know. Like, do you know, like, how, it's not like, I don't know, I feel like it's, like, not the easiest thing to just completely rebuild a game like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, look at, like, Final Fantasy VII with their remakes. You know, for me, it's just, like, I don't know. And, again, I kind of, like, really enjoy that. Like, I even gotta throw it away. Like, I liked Link's Awakening. And, like, the things that I didn't really love about Zelda's a game that was like that. It wasn't the fact that it was those graphics. I didn't really like her powers, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. Look, ooh, Furry, welcome back. Welcome here. Are you gonna join in time, or should I quit, or should I just do one more without you? Trying to get your shit set up. I'll quit. Screw it. Backing out. Oh shit. You didn't say that fast enough. Oops. Well, you get time. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I do feel like part of me is like they shouldn't even come out with the old ones. Like, I feel like no matter what, nobody will be happy. Pokemon fans, it would be something to complain about. Like, there'll be if you let's say all right, you have time for it if you want to make it. I'll continue chatting about how I feel about like remakes and whatnot. Let's say you bring all the games to the Switch 2 console, right? Let's say you bring it to the Game Boy Advance when they make Game Boy Advance, and then like DS when they do eventually put in DS, right? And then, so they're going to be like, oh, but they're just the same games over again. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to play the same games over again? And then they're like, oh, but, you know, they don't work on Pokemon Home, and that's annoying. I want to be able to get all of the, I want to get all the Pokemon onto Pokemon Home. I can't do that, so why play the game over again? I might as well just play it on an emulator. Why would I spend the extra money for Nintendo Online to play it? I got to pay Nintendo Online just to do it. Oh, my God. Blah, blah, blah. Let's say they come out with the same thing that they did for Diamond and Pearl for all the games. Oh my God, more of the chibi characters. I hate the chibis. The chibi sucks. Oh my God. But all this is just weird. Why are they doing it this way? Why didn't they just make it look as cool and awesome and amazing as we all wanted it to look? Because we're fucking crazy and we can't enjoy fun things anymore. And then let's say they do Pixel. Let's say they do Pixel updates like the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 remakes and the what's the fucking one of the game that I'm thinking about playing, or even like Octo Traveler, like look like Octo Traveler. They're gonna go, oh man, they couldn't put out better graphics. Why is it pixelated? Blah 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 blah. then that's funny. Well, I did like the cheat. I thought the first I saw from the second I saw the trailer for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I liked it. I was never a person that hated on the graphics. Like not for 1 second did I dislike the graphics of those games. The second it came out, I wanted to play that game. I was excited for it. Yeah, there's alternative stuff. Pretty still not making it. All right, we'll do this one without you. I know it can take a minute to get into it sometimes. So, ice weakness too, right? I'm right about that, right? I'm having a moment right now. Yeah. Ah. Oh God. Oh God. Press it. Eh. Oh. Damn, we're like set here. But yeah, no, and then like people, like, and here's, like, this is what they should do, right? Okay, we should not go that way. We should go straight to fly and just whoop this thing's ass. What they should do, in all reality, right? And they should do exactly what they did for Final Fantasies 1 through 6 and do like a re-imaging thing. Like, you don't have to do any crazy work on the game. You don't add voice acting, none of that shit. Let's make it look cleaner, right? And come out with a collection. Come out with a collection with every game all the way through black and white, right? And maybe even I don't know how the graphics would work with it, X, Y, and Sun and Moon. You know what I mean? Come out a whole collection, make it about $120 and call it a fucking day, right? Like, you know, you can even mix them up. Like, that's the way to do it, right? That is the absolute way to do it. But people will still complain, even if they do that. Each game individual for $7. I don't think they'll do that. I think a lot of that. I think a lot about them. Like, but I don't think they'll do that. They might give us like. They might do like 70s. They might do like the Game Boy games for 70, and the Game Boy Advance games for 70, and then the DS games for 70. But I don't think they'll do quite that. I think they know better. Because I wouldn't even pay that for it. Unless they were, I mean, if they were graphically enhanced, highly, you know, advanced, sure. I actually think I'd resist. I think that would be the stretch for me. I think they know better. Not be able to. And again, it's different. Like, maybe if they did like red, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green, all in the same thing for $70, that's a little different, I suppose. You're right. And look, it's one of mine too, and it is a game that I very much play on stream. And look, that's gonna give me a lot of content. Like, that is something to think about. And, you know, people are like, you shouldn't think that way as a streamer. Like, why the fuck not? I don't need berries. Just go normal. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know. Square Enix didn't do it, and they're just as bad as Pokemon. You know, Square's actually a little worse. You know, because what Pokemon never did, was make you pay $70 for a game again for a better system. You know, like even like buying Scarlet, like every single Pokemon game on the Switch got a free update for the Switch too. You know, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out for the PlayStation 4 and came out for the PlayStation 5. What game? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, but I mean, again, that was choice. I mean, that was choice. It's not the same system. That's choice. Yeah, it's fair. You know, I don't know. I feel like that was a slightly different thing. I'll try a different move here. It's Furry's favorite there, Gen 3. It's kind of annoying. Oh man. Were they all that price at that time? Games were $60 back then, though. And they, I don't know, those were all different games, though. Oh shit, I forgot to take my allergy medicine tonight. My first ad break, I'm gonna go take them. Just coming up. Actually, after this DA, I'll run and do it real quick. Yeah, but I mean, like, again, Coliseum was its own game, though. Let's talk about what Square Enix did for a second with the Yuffie update. Because here's the thing, I don't really necessarily have a problem with any game company coming out with a better version of their game, even if it's slightly after the game came out, right? I don't really care if it's if like, you know, usually it's like a year or two after, right? Right. So even if it's like a year or two after, and let's not say Fire Red and Leaf Green were the exact same game, they looked a lot better, and added the Pokemon up from Gen 3. Yeah, so let me explain. If Kinson obviously understands what I'm talking about with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So let's say you got the Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 4, right? Right? And then the PS5 comes out, not even a year fucking later. Not even a year fucking later. And not only that, but they add the DLC for Yuffie, which turns out to be pretty important for Rebirth. And not only do you charge $70 for the game without giving PlayStation 4 owners of the game any chance to upgrade for a lower price. Oh, you charge $70 for the game. You charge an extra $30 for the Yuffie DLC. So, if you don't really care about playing it in better graphics, but you want to play Yuffie, you gotta spend $100 so that you can play a 3-hour DLC. That will forever be to me the most wildest shit any company has ever done. So whenever somebody talks bad about anything that anyone else does, I bring that shit up and say, did you play that game? Because I played it, but I ended up paying $40 for the whole thing. So I got it on PC. I didn't have a PS5 yet. Rebirth I got for a shit period. But that had to be the craziest thing I've ever seen a company do. That was wild. Yeah, I mean, they kind of backed up on it pretty quickly. I will say their backup on that was pretty good. Like, they're like, okay, we fucked up. You know? They're like, we fucked up a little bit. Let's, it's okay. So I remember by the time I got it, because I got it on PC for like $40, like the whole thing. Right? Like, I played Remake on Steam. And with the Yuffie DLC, you know what I mean? I did not pay $100 for that shit. But I also didn't play it on PS4. I did not have a PS4, right? So by the time I got the PS5, the game was free. So I replayed it on PS5 for free. They're great games. Not nearly worth $100, so. Destiny 2 was kind of wild, too. Well, true, with Kingdom Hearts, I mean... Yeah, and the thing about Kingdom Hearts 2, though, is, like... I'll defend Square a little bit on this. I don't think that game was supposed to be... I don't think that that game was supposed to be as big as it was. I think they were just going to make 1 and 2 and just call it a day. You know what I mean? I don't crucify people for their opinions on anything, Vincent, honestly. I personally love Final Fantasy VII, but I don't judge people for not. You know, like... But yeah, and I think, like, I don't think they want to make more Kingdom Hearts. The only thing I'm going to really hate on like the creators of Kingdom Hearts 4 is not ending Sora's story in 3. I disagree with you on 8. I didn't like 8. 9 and 10 are great. 13, eh. I can't really say much about 13 because I didn't play it. I just, like, I know about it. I couldn't get into 8. I love 9. I love 9 and 10. Both great games. Both phenomenal games. 7 is my favorite. 9 a close second. Yeah, but it's not, like I said, 7 is my favorite, but it's not like I'm one of those people that crucify people like others. Again, I very much like 9 and 10. Yeah. And I personally like 15 until the end. 15 was a great game with a bad ending. Oh, shit. Oops. Have I been doing that the whole fight? Have I been healing this thing the whole fight and y'all just been watching me be a dumbass? Yeah, 15, like, again, like... Look, and here's the thing when it comes to Square, like, the most advice I'd give them, like, take your time on your games. You know what I mean? The story of 16 is great. It's the only reason I might pick that game back up and beat it one day. I don't like the time skips, though. I'm not a big fan of time skips in games. And you know what I'm talking about. Time skip, they dropped right in the middle of the game. Kind of threw me off a little. That's actually when I stopped playing. I was like, I could pick this game up later now. Star sucks ass bliss. Look, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Yeah, there's two of them. One right in the beginning and one halfway through the game. Unless there's a third. I don't mind the one in the beginning of the game. That's different. You know? But like, yeah, the Adult Sid one, I just thought that I didn't like that one. And that's when I stopped playing it. Like, I'll probably pick it back up one day, but I feel like I can pick it back up anytime I want now. I'm just like, I was really invested, and now I'm like less invested. Yeah, it felt really disjointed. Yeah, that's a great word for it. And yes, there's three problems out with that game. Three, right? Three problems out with that game. One, that time skip. Two, how easy it is. It was like, was it more than 8 months? Was that like 2 years or some shit? But yeah, that and the music. The music. Look, I'm okay with the same music being for like battles and shit in certain boss fights, but the same fucking music played for every single major boss fight. Like, after hearing that, like I was just, 5 years, sorry. That music started driving me fucking insane. It wasn't good music either. Good morning, Dexter. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, so those are my two big problems with that. Like, dude, 5 years is a long time. Will you do that shit at the beginning of a game? A movie do that recently too. Like I said, you could do that in like you do that in a show. Like you do that in like the beginning of a movie or the end of a movie or something like that, or the beginning of a show or the end of a show or something. But like a game though, in the middle of the game, it'd be like even do that in the middle of a show or a movie. Well, after this, yeah, I'm gonna go take my allergy medicine. I think it might actually line up with my first ad break, which would be really cool. But how you doing, Dexter? How'd you enjoy Raw last night? I heard it was pretty not terrible. It was pretty good. What happened? Come on, heal us and heal yourself. Feel kind of weird. I feel similar. Why do you feel weird? I got really drunk Saturday night, and after I get really drunk, I always feel like weird for a couple days. Like, embarrassed. It's actually when I get this kind of drunk, like how I did on Saturday, I usually stop drinking for a while, which I'm pretty sure I am. Usually I stop drinking for like a month or so. I heard it was fun. I'm not even gonna watch it because again. Oh shit! Brandon dropped, but we get the cheer. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you don't. Cool. We beat it. Yeah, I haven't had that like ultimate that feeling yet. Plus, I'm not really technically. All right. Let's see if we got number 6, 7. No, I'll be honest about like this Saturday, guys. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about my life. I got really drunk, and when I get this drunk, it happens about once or twice a year. If I can't remember things, I'm immediately worried that I was terrible. And I've already told by one of my friends that I was just really drunk and it was fine. He'd be the first one to tell me if I did anything really unrepairable or bad. Because I was just his word. I was the drunkest gal at the ball. But for some reason, my gut always feels weird for about 3 to 4 days after that, maybe even a week, and I can't get over it. But here comes Zapdos 6-7. And maybe I'll continue talking about it later after I'm done with my break. All right. So Brandon and Kennedy shinies, but I'm gonna catch the heals for him because I think he needs that. All right, Ninjask is not shiny. Adino is not shiny. Heliolisk is not shiny. And Zapdos number 67 is not a shiny. Oh, that would have been so cool, but you know, it is what it is. Then we move on. I'm catching a couple Pokemon for. Oh, not mean that. Alright, I'm going to step. Oh no! That might end up meaning it's going to be the same run. How stupid. But we might get the same run, Furry. I forgot to save it, so I had to back out before I did. I didn't save the Zapdos. Alright, ad starting in 9 seconds. This is like perfect timing. I'm going to go take my medicine. I forgot to take my allergy medicine today. I will be right back, guys. I'll be back before the ad start, probably. See ya. Alright, I'm back. And Stream Element and TikTok kicked me off. Yeah. Alright, Kinson. If you could still hear, hope you have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Alright, well, we're back. Not sure if you're ready, Furry. But I'll let you know in Discord I'm back. Furry here, Furry! Give Furry a couple seconds. Yo, what up, Boog? How you doing, my dude? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. One thing, do jump in on this. One thing I know from Monday Night Raw is that Mr. Jericho did not show up. I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Glad you're doing well. Not too bad of a day so far. A little mad at WWE. Why? I'm gonna start inviting. If Furry's busy, he's busy, and he'll get you in the next one. Oh. Yeah. Oh, shit. Am I not connected to the internet? I mean, they've talked a lot of I don't know. They've talked a lot of shit more recently. I don't know. I think that's just something that we kind of have to understand from all of them, you know? Unfortunately. What I think's interesting is Ospreay saying, oh, once he's done handling his business in AEW, it's like, bro, he's gonna go back to New Japan. Like, bro, that's like where you. Oh crap! Did you? Furry joined. You joined Braden's. I fucked this up, didn't I? God damn it! I did sit ready to battle, didn't I? Okay. Quit. Okay. You're in Braden's game. I don't understand how that happened. Because I'm not connected to the internet anymore. On my game. Yep. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. I mean, they should also just stop with the bantering. I mean, they're two like completely different companies at this point too. Like, you know, at this point. What did I do? Did I hit quit on accident? How did I hit quit on accident? Let's put my control down. Sorry, Furry. Yeah, I gotta get my shit together. I'm, you know, you guys are my peoples. I could vent to you guys a little bit. I don't know. It seems like every single time I get drunk these days. Like I got too drunk Saturday, and I I don't know. I got to like that point where I don't like myself. Like I don't like how I get, and every single time I get to that point of view where I kind of like lose me, I'm always weird for a few days after. I have this pit in my stomach that I can't get out of my stomach, you know. And in all reality, like nobody probably gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Like there's not a singular person thinking about me other than in a way that, wow, Greg was really fucked up that night. You know what I mean? And I always get paranoid, and then I'm paranoid until. And the thing about it is, it's even worse. Is I hear opposite of like what I'm worried about. I already did, and like you know, I'm still just all. You know, just have this weird. I don't know. I don't like how I get sometimes. And usually when I get this way, it stops me from drinking for a while, which is probably not the worst thing. So that's where I am today. That's where I am today. That mistake was a simple mistake, but if I seem a little off today, that's why. I'll probably be a little off tomorrow. I'll probably be fine by Friday. Okay, so this is going to be different. This is like Relencath is such an interesting Pokemon to pick for this because he's so strong in Zapdos, you get one shot against him. But yeah, I don't know. So, like, here's my feelings on the whole Shinsuke not being able to go. Shinsuke made a decision when he left there and went to WWE. He knew what he's signing up for. It's like, he knew, you know what I mean? He knew that a time might come that he's not going to be able to allow to participate in something like this. You know what I mean? These guys make their choices to go where it's bigger and better. And I know there are consequences. There's a lot of good that comes with WWE, but there's a lot of consequences. You know? So that's where my mindset is. So I don't really kind of, Oh, just shot right left. Okay. Ooh. Should I use my rock? I'm probably not going to keep this for Zap, so I'm probably going to take this Frostlass because of the obvious weakness. So I'll use Rock Form. It's fine. I'm controlling 2 different Pokemon, so I'm with it. Well, I'm sure I'm not the only person who's ever gotten to that drunk point of view, was out in public, especially people from work. That probably wakes up the next day feeling a little, the word's embarrassed. I think the word's embarrassed. I feel like embarrassed is the word, alright? Embarrassed is the word. Like, nothing bad happened, just embarrassed. I mean, the first won't be the last. And it's not the first time I've done it, and it won't be the last time I do it either. Actually, I'm hoping it's the last time I do it with, like, work groups, so I need to... I'm going to save the Rockfall, just in case I keep it. No, I'm going to take the Process. I think Weezing's fine against it. I kind of like Weezing to keep for Zap anyway. Like, Browncott's going to do a lot of damage, but he's going to get killed by the first electric move. We know this. It's unfortunate, but we know this. Yeah, I'm going to take the Frostlass. Oh. Yeah, because I'll keep coughing for braiding for now. You got to remember, we have Braden's us. Braden's with us. But you know what, guys? I'm not going to lie to you. It was kind of nice to get it out in the open to y'all. It's kind of crazy. I got a little bit of that feeling is kind of like surpassed a little bit. That I kind of got it out in the open. Let's just get the item, I guess. Go straight get the item. Yeah, go straight get the item. I gotta grab 2 items, so I'd be real quick. Yeah, sometimes I'm supposed to say something. Plus, you know, when I got home, I was a little upfront about, like, mean to people. I think I apologized the same night, though. Yeah. Like I said, I'll be open about it. Like, usually when I drink, it's fine. I'd say 98% of the more recently, like the last couple of years, 98% of the time, I've been really good. Because, like, I realized when I get to a certain degree, I don't like who I become. And I've been very good at preventing that. But every once in a while, I fuck up. And let myself get that way. I just wish I didn't do that as much anymore. So, yeah. I keep learning. You know, we keep growing. We don't stop growing when we hit adult. We learn, we grow and learn. And we keep moving on. Yeah, back to wrestling. I hear Ciampa Tommaso Ciampa's thinking about dipping. I wonder what he could do outside of WWE. I wonder if he's like someone who would do well in AEW. I don't know. Welcome back. Are you saying back to work, or are you back from work? Yeah, he ain't doing much. I mean, hey, it doesn't hurt to try. Oh, back from work. Welcome back. Like, I wasn't like, I think like WWE kind of missed with Ciampa and Gargano a little bit. Maybe like they're gearing more towards this, but I wouldn't be patient in this current structure of WWE right now. I'm worried he'd get overshadowed by AEW as well. I think he would need Gargano with him, because I don't think being teamed up with him is necessarily a bad thing for each other. Oh, did he change his music? I do think that those two are gonna be better together wherever they go. But I think in AEW they could start as tag team and then turn into like I wouldn't mind seeing them do the whole team, but like going after single titles together. If you guys know what I mean, like a Jericho Kevin Owens kind of thing. I think they were kind of gearing towards WWE, but it's just I feel like if you're a guy in WWE like those two, it's kind of hard to kind of stick with. You got to make a decision in WWE. Okay, good. Well, that might be good for him then. I was like, you got to think in WWE. All right, if you're a guy like Gargano or Ciampa or a guy, Braden takes us. Cool. So like, I think you kind of have to make the decision. Like, am I going to make it in this company this way? We can kill this, can't we, Furry? I think Janet's the only one who has a problem. You might too. But me and Braden should... Oh, shit, wait. Yeah, because we both have ice moves. We should kill this thing quickly. Just hopefully it doesn't attack you. Yeah, I didn't think about it fully, but I'm just hoping we kill it before. Yeah, we murder it fast. Let's just hope it doesn't attack you. They really would. When it's come down to it, we just hope it doesn't attack you. I'm gonna triple axle it. Oh, Brandon's Dynamax too. Oh, sturdy too? Yeah, he's sturdy then. Okay, cool. But yeah, I think like in WWE right now, it's like it comes down to like the money as well, and taking a chance, like realizing that you are having to take a chance yourself. Like Tommaso Ciampa's gonna take a chance on himself. He could still not make it in AEW. You know what I mean? He might go to Japan and have a better shot there, but or TNA. Come on, don't hit. Okay, cool. Whoa, that did more damage than I expected. Wow. And that is not as much damage as I thought. Okay, that's better. That's better too. I don't know why the first shot sucks so much. TNA might be a good fit for him, yeah. He's a huge family man. Alright, we kill him next turn. Thanks for a little bit of healing. That's fair. Good. I'm glad I attacked that. He threw. I mean, he could trade. I mean, who knows what Tony's going to do? And Ciampa is great. Like, you know what I mean? He could be a top star somewhere if pushed properly. And there are like a million titles in AEW, so. Don Callis, he's close to Don Callis family. That's all you see. Yeah, that's fair. I think there's about to be a civil war in the Don Callis family. And that's going to be epic. If that's the idea that they have for them. The damage here kind of sucks, but... Is there berries after him? I don't think so. Oh, we should have went right. I'm a silly goose. It's going to be... the Civil War for Don Callis family is going to be great. Good morning, Dylan. How you doing? Yeah, that does suck for Tatashka, but that maybe means that he can win the AEW at some point. I think MJF's going to hold that for a minute, though. About 4 a.m. today, I'm sorry. Wait, one hit? Why'd I hit him once? I'm sorry that you had to wake up that early. I'm just gonna Dynamax and hope it doesn't kill me. Yeah, seeing the old belts back is cool. Well, Dylan, if you want to join in on a couple, you can. I have my kids switch going now. Oh, that's not bad. Don't do an, correct me if I'm wrong, don't do an exercise sometimes get your kind of adrenaline flowing for the day? I remember when I was working out in my 20s, when I was a young lad, I'd feel better if I woke up and worked out. Now waking up to work out was like at 7 or 8, not 4 in the morning, but that was a much better attack than last time. Now that Crash is having, yeah, it's true. It is 10:36. Oh, nice. Oh, that's rough. We should kill it though. Oh no, you're paralyzed. Oh. As long as it doesn't discharge, we'll kill it this next turn. Or maybe we'll get the clutch heal here. Get that sheer braid. I'll let him know after I pick him up from school if he saved us or not. No idea your switches. Well, that's no good. We haven't had a heal chair in a long time. Ah. Alright. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, you can die. I'll attack and kill it. Oh, you lived! You lived! You lived, Furry! You lived! You haven't touched it in months? That's what she said. Much! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's embarrassing for all of us. Gotta put mine now. Check Brayden's first. See if he gets his first DA shiny. I don't have the shiny charm for him yet though, so probably won't happen. Frostlass was part of the main game, right? Yeah. So I'd probably catch that for him. I gotta get his dex done for him. He's actually pretty far along, if I recall. Nothing. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I want you to get shiny too. All right, no shiny Frostlass, no Explode, no Subtile. Unfortunately, I would like a Subtile. Oh, I don't need a shiny Subtile anymore. I have one in ZA. All right. So Zapdos number 68. Excuse me. $69 for sure, right? This will be the first 69 Pokemon. Well, let's talk more about Pokemon Presents. It's on a day that I work. I'm not going to be able to stream the 30th anniversary. Unless they put it at night for some reason. I'm going to be not streaming. It's kind of sad. Part of me wants to try to call off, but my boss will know why I'm calling off, so I kind of I just wish it was the same weekend as the Super Bowl, which is not, correct? No. Super Bowl's before then. Or is it? No. Maybe? Maybe. No, it's not. We'll be early in February. I mean, I could probably, if I'm straight up with him, he might like work with me. Like I could work Tuesday or Wednesday and be off Friday. Or it's a Thursday. It's a Friday. Yo, what up, Tastic? How you doing? How you doing, bro? I mean, I'd stream. I do think it's gonna be 30. Man, I think it's gonna be an hour long. I think they're gonna give up. Look, man, they're saying it's the biggest yet. They don't usually do that. Like that, Pokemon doesn't overhype things. We do. They're usually pretty obvious with us, and we try to see things. Honest with us, we try to see things in between the lines. Nintendo has had the you know, hyped it up a little too much. You know what I mean? Tired of doing good? Oh, tired's fine. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, God, I just got chill. Oh. I always give it 1 minute. If you guys are going to join, let me know in chat. Alright, we got Mudstale. Same thing here. But I'm going to take it for now. It's unfortunate. Probably not Combuskin. Probably Mudstale. No, not Mudstale either. Doublade is probably your best bet, Fairy. I don't think Fairy was there. Oh, jeez. I don't know. No, Puppet's gonna be weak. Oh, god damn it. Alright, on right at the fucking end there. This is gonna be a rough one. Oh my god, what a terrible path too. Holy fuck. Ah, shit. We have to go left here, right? We have to. But that's gonna be bad too. Oh my god. This is terrible. Well, there's rock all the way to the right. We have to go right because there's rock all the way to the right. We have to try to survive this thing. This is going to be rough, but we got to try to survive it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to get a full hour. Because they're going to announce Coliseum. They're going to talk about Pokopia. They're going to announce Coliseum and the other one for the GameCube, their release dates. Well, actually, those games are going to be immediately available, in my opinion. Yeah, that's true. And I have Ice Fang. So there's that. New evolutions. We're going to finally get our Ghost type. Oh, Aerialist. Hell yeah. Okay, this might not be as bad. I don't think he's not going to attack us all at once. Hopefully we just kill this thing quickly. I don't know. I'm going to make a predictions list. Maybe I'll do it to end stream today. But like my predictions, I do think we're going to finally get the all the old games out in either remakes or not. They're teasing it now. So evolution, I gotta be so pissed. I still want a ghost type. I think they're testing us for a ghost type evolution. Jag would be cool. Nice. Honestly, guys, I want the old games to come out on Switch 2 more than anything else. I want that more than I want Gen 10 to be announced. Like, I just... That'd be funny. It's a funny one, Dylan. I mean, I can just do 3. You know, when we're all along in Den Dexter, Pokemon is still going to be continuing. Pikachu's going to dance on all our graves. We obviously don't take this. The Nintendo, the old games are dead. But they're not dead to us. Is that Frostless? No. Well, but that has an ice move, though. It's, what you call it? It's gonna have an ice move. I think. Rotom. That's Rotom, right? Ew. Oh, this'll help. If I stick with my Pokemon. So I might just stick with this now because of weakness policy. Because I can get that strong attack. Listen, I am going to promise you guys this. If they don't announce the old games on the Switch 2, I will stop talking about it. I will just give up on it. I will actually believe that it's just not going to happen at that point. You guys have my word. You guys have my word on that one. The streamer's word is all he has. I have like nothing here. That's all I have, guys. I'm not gonna explain it. Like, if it happens after that I'll be shocked by it. Like, if it doesn't happen now, or if they don't at least not tell us that they're trying to do it. Like, hey guys, it's tough to get the Pokemon Home. We know you all lose your shit if you can't use Home with it. This is Pokemon Pinball. Yeah. That's gonna happen. Pokemon Bingo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be sad. Ooh. Oh. I gotta try the mystery dungeons again. I was bummed out more by the Pokemon that got picked for me. I just gotta cheat and get the Pokemon I want. I tried it, fantastic, but I was told I did not give it enough time. And then, honestly, I was in like my weird rut when I tried that game too. Like, I was almost not enjoying anything I did. Pokemon Rumble on Wii. I don't think I played that. I am gonna play CA tomorrow. I know I was gonna take a break from that, but I thought that this had a move. I think I'd stick with Basculin. I don't know. It's up to you, Furry. Yoda, baby, baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, baby, baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda. No, I don't really play Dragon Age. Oh, what's going on, Clamps? You ready for this weekend? Obviously, right, Furry? Are you ready, Clamps? You think you'll take? Yeah, that's fine. Ready for disappointment? Who are you playing? You don't have the Texans, the Steelers. Who are you guys playing? It's definitely not an easy one. Oh, you guys have the Jags. Look, this is absolutely, like, in my opinion, like, I don't want to, like, go as far as saying, like, if he doesn't win this, like, you don't give up on Josh Allen, but it's like, it's not, yeah, like, it's not easy to, it's not easy to win a Super Bowl, like, oh, we shouldn't really hold, like, a regard of, like, hey, if he doesn't do it, he sucks, but, like, I actually, I believe it or not, I didn't get bored with ZA until, like, I'm still not bored with TA. I'm just annoyed with it. You know, like, bored is not the answer to how I feel about ZA. Frustrated is the word for how I feel about the end game of the DLC in ZA. I actually thought playing through the game and getting the shiny charm in ZA was actually extremely fun for me. I don't want to say I did it right or anything, but I feel like the way that I did it was the way that people should do it. You know, I beat the story at nighttime. At nighttime, I battled every night. I did the story and stuff during the day. I caught Pokemon during the day. I battled at night. Like, no matter what, I was battling at night. So when I didn't really have I had to grind out the last 100 battles, in reality. Exactly, Dexter. The DLC's end game can be very frustrating, but it's your option to play the end game. It's my option to play the end game. You know? Yeah, take this furry, and me and Braden will stay. Hopefully it just doesn't attack me. The brand new season, Clamps. Stay positive. Get in there. Stay positive. Those will do it. Who knows? The regular season don't matter anymore. It's a brand new season. Right now, all you have is the Jaguars. You don't have to think about what happened in any other game. It's the Jags. Who cares who you beat last week? Who cares who beat you 3 weeks ago? We're gonna lose this. I just thought about that. I didn't realize the computer bought Grovile with them. Before you picked that furry, we should have seen if the computer would have taken it. I kind of want to leave the Dynamax for you, because it's gonna kill me as soon as it hits electric move. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave it to you. Let's hope that you're getting big enough. Yep. That was the exact right call. Look at me making good decisions. Yep. I mean, we're still going to lose. We don't win this fight. I didn't realize how weak Brandon was going to be to it, like moves wise. The Grovile really killed us. Oh. I mean, you gotta start trusting them, Clams. You tank that. I paralyzed you. Oh my Lanta. So, I mean, you just gotta trust your trust your receivers. You just have to. It's the playoffs. It's time. Like, it's time. You have to. Like, there's nothing else you can do. I'm like, there's receivers that like you have no choice. No, but like you have no choice. You just gotta hope for the best. You know what I mean? Like, what else are you gonna do? You gotta play the game. Kai's swords dance like somebody else. No. Wow, enduring. That's actually pretty cool. That's good too. Can you still let me alive for the Ice Fang? Okay. Oh no! I survived! What? Because of. Oh! Yes! Hell yeah! Oh my god! So you're saying there's a chance? Those Grovile keep on enduring. Oh, did you not go because you're... That hurt. That just killed us. We win if you attack. We win if you attack. Yeah, we win if you attack. Okay. That's a throw there. That's a throw there. Because you're already paralyzed. He's throwing a little bit. He's giving us a chance. In the Screech. Oh my god! The double paralyze! How, like... This is just so wild. No. Did you send me that last night? I didn't look at anything I got sent last night. I'll have to look at that one. Oh my god! He keeps throwing. He keeps throwing. We beat him because he kept throwing. That is crazy. What a ridiculous win. What a ridiculous win. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I'll have to definitely watch that. Wow. Thanks for all the RIPs, guys. Thanks for believing us. Wow. Bunch of nerds. Yeah, it's number 69. Welcome back, brother. You missed an intense battle. Alright, let's see. I'm going to check Braden's first. We'll see if Barry can check his. You got it? You got it? No way! Yo, imagine we both get it. Imagine we both get it. No. Furry has had very, very bad shiny luck in this game. I'm very happy for him. This face sucks ass like a... Yeah, it's not the best. Look how it's so similar. Yeah. So no shiny Groovile, no Rotom, no Aurorus. So alright, let's do this. Do we get it together? Zapdos. Number 69. Nice. That's not shiny. Well, the question is... 69. Nice. Nice. So, do you still do these ones with me, bro? Do you still do Zap with me? I mean, I know it's not as exciting. It's kind of like what I'm hunting, though. It's the only thing about doing these with someone is, do you continue doing them with me? Now that you caught it. You can still catch shinies, just not. Okay. Well, I still have my you still want those other shinies? Alright. Well, I'm only going until 12, so I probably only got a couple more in me. So we're gonna call it probably 2 more. The ads start in 3 minutes, guys. Hopefully I get it, and then we can pick the next Pokemon together. And I was thinking of asking if you wanted to do a co-stream next on Friday, maybe. I don't know what I want to do Friday. Hey, it's the first shiny. It's your first shiny of the year too, right? Well, I am happy for you, Furry. So anybody who thinks I'm not, I am. Ugh. No, the only thing I'm ticked off about is like the last 2 shiny hunts I've done now. Raven, thanks for the shiny luck. How you doing? The only reason I'm a little frustrated is like the last 2 shiny hunts that I've decided to do is Moltres and Zapdos. Moltres I already had in Pokemon Go, right? And Zapdos I don't really care about because it's a shitty shiny. I'm just doing it to get the legendary birds in this game. And this is the last legendary bird that I need. So, like, that's the only thing I'm frustrated at. And now, Moltres and Zapdos are my 2 longest shiny hunts on stream, like, number-wise. Like Moltres went into the fucking hundreds. And now Zapdos is going to hit 70. That's frustrating to me. That my 2 longest hunts in this game are Pokemon that I don't necessarily, and one I already had and just wanted in this game, and one I don't really care about. I'm just doing it so I could say I have all the legendary birds. So that's a little frustrating. So you still can't chat? Are you on mobile, Raven, or? That's weird. That's stupid. Twitch is always weird. Oh, yay, white guard. Oh, hey, look at this. Another. You never know when we're going to get something that can drop them down, so. Desktop. This works though. It's weird though. There's a fan game with this game. What do you mean, Bonzino? Welcome in though. How are you doing? Jesus. There's no... I don't know why I just like this one. I'm gonna try putting Twitch in rice. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you're going after this because it's going to be easy to kill. Whew. Well, Taz, did you end up getting a shiny last night after I left you? Did you get a shiny Dratini? Yay, chat finally connected. Let's go. You did? Nice. Altaria, okay. Alteria's a nice shiny. Did you, I mean, damn, and you caught it with 3 seconds left? It's like my biggest fear. Catching, like, seeing a shiny with, like, no time left and it going away. But maybe you'd be able to, reset it and have a little bit more time. Even if it just gave you a little bit more, if it just gave you a little bit more time, you just know it's there and you could just kind of, like, snipe it. You know what I'm saying? Bye, Ivysaur. Oh, and by the way, we are at Shiny Zapdos end stream. But maybe, like, honestly, I'm probably going to chat shit a little bit about the Pokemon 30th. Because we're going to be talking about that a lot. But we're going to start working on predictions. I think this is the one thing that we can load up a ton of predictions on. I don't mind having predictions put up in my Discord. And when it's on, we can kind of talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it has auto. You know, you might be right, Dexter. Rise. Pawns. That's crazy. That's like a big fear of mine. Let's see if one of these guys are going to take it. I could take it to, like, make sure I switch off of it. Nah. This is just a really rough pathing. I really don't know which way to go here. It's the item, I guess. This is rough. This is rough, gents. This is the worst pathing I've had all day. They see what I'm doing. They're like, yo, this guy thinks he's figured out how to make sure he kills Zap every turn. Ha! Hold our beer. A quick claw. Do the 2 quick claws. That could make a difference maker. Even though we stay playing. Okay. Watch you still play for 2 hours if you're tired. I've done it before. Don't sleep. That's fair. Oh, you played off stream or? Oh shit! Almost ran. I have a little bit of anxiety right now. But mine's because I got really drunk Saturday and I'm embarrassed. Thought about it earlier. I had my first boba tea. Ooh, how was it? What, boba tea? I've had boba tea one time. It's good. For me, boba tea's just not worth the money it is. The balls were weird, yeah. The balls were weird for the old ball clamps. Good morning, NPC. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I gotta tell. I do have to tell you guys like the story of the game. I didn't tell you guys about how the game was and everything. There is a story. There is a story. It's funny. Oh well, I'm doing pretty good, NPC. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. A little, you know, a much better mood at the start stream. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense with the boutique, and it wasn't my favorite. Remember we got it on when I lived down in my other place for a couple of hours, for a couple of years. I got that in a sushi burrito. Sushi burrito was great. I've got that a couple times. I kind of missed that. The game was really fun. We had a lot of fun. It was really cold. We were cold. That's funny. So ramen noodles delivered. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite thing. Actually, remember I did it on one of my times I visited you, NPC. And we got ramen. I got it delivered. It ended up being good. I just didn't like I had to pour the broth in it. It was still fine. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. But yeah, so you guys know that I did get a hotel, right? So I got to my hotel before the game. And we actually walked to the game from the hotel, which was a mistake in its own right. It was a little weird. People were looking at it like we were idiots because there's like, I thought there'd be like a walkway. There was not. We had to basically walk like on the side, like, you know, off the side of the road and shit like that. Wasn't like my favorite thing to do. However, we made it there fine. And so I was just going to Uber out of there, which you know, I didn't think much of it at the time. No, not. There's not. It's not that there's not an easy walking pass. There's just not one. Period. Which you think there would be, right? Like, you think, like, I'm just seriously, like, I'll say, hey guys, let's just walk across the street. I'm sure once we get, like, we can see the fucking stadium, right? I'm sure there's gonna be some kind of a walkway, and like, we're just like, no walkway. I mean, we made it, no problem, right? The story is after the game. We get to the game, good 45 minutes before the game starts. Got our seats, got some snacks, you know, all fine. You know, cold as can be, sure, but you know that was also fine. We dealt with it. Thank God we bought blankets, right? No path at all. Let me see. Unless we missed one, no path at all. Not a singular path to be seen. So we decided after the game we were going to go back to the room and then decide if we were going to do something else. You know, we were a little cold. We wanted to get warm. My Uber kept getting canceled. There's no Ubering. I couldn't get an Uber set up, right? And there's this guy outside asking us to Uber. He's charging $150, right? Some person just comes up to me, a random person, and goes, don't pay that shit. Go to the mall for an hour, then Uber, right? And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, we weren't going to do that, but like we were thinking about doing that later, but okay. So we did end up at the American Dream for a little bit. And we were just kind of like, I was like, you guys want to get food? And they're like, no, let's just walk around for 30 minutes in an Uber. So, because they just want to get back to the room and change and stuff, and everybody wanted to get changed and maybe put on some different clothes that we weren't freezing in. Yeah, the mall was nice. And again, we walked around it for a little bit. So I'm like, okay, our main goal is to find like a real exit, not the one that we like, the tunnel we walked through. So I found what I thought was the pickup spot, because there's a sign that literally says pickup for like rides and shit. So we walk over there. And I Ubered. I picked the entrance we were at, $10. No problem. Okay. There. Everything works out. Not exactly. Because the pickup spot changes as my Uber driver shows up. And I'm confused, right? Because I've never been there before. There's other people who are having the same problem. They're confused. And my Uber drivers call me. She can barely speak English. She's flipping out at me. I'm like, I don't know where, but I'm at A, and it's saying I'm not at A. So she flips out at me, cancels the Uber. So I'm there like, all right, we got to find the right entrance. We're walking around the fucking mall. Someone's telling us this way. Another person tells us that way. I go to the complete other side. I call another Uber. Same thing happens. They get pissed off at me, right? So finally, I'm just like, fuck. So there's a third exit. So I go to that one, right? Because when you go to Uber, they give you 3 options. So I pick the third one. The same thing happens again. But finally, the Uber driver calls and goes, oh, you must be in a different area. Hey, do this. Go this way, do this, do this, do this. So I do this, this, and this. He's like, what do you guys look like? And I was like, oh, we're in Giants. So there's the 3 of us. We're all wearing giant stuff. And he's like, put your hand up. I put my hand up. He's like, I see you. He goes, look to your left. Was that so hard for an Uber driver to fucking do? There was an area that, like, for pickups that, like, nobody was seeing, right? Because we're new to the place. But that took me 2 hours to figure out. So by the time we get back to the hotel, we're just done for the night. So I didn't really like it, like, don't get me wrong. We popped in, like, we waited 30 minutes before we Ubered. We popped into a couple stores. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that we enjoyed the mall. We were going to go back. Like, we made the decision to go back to the hotel. That's so close. To go back, kind of get ourselves together and then go. Right? Maybe eat first and then go. Or get food there. Like, we just kind of wanted to get home. Not get home, but get to the hotel, kind of, you know, just kind of unwind. Yeah, by the time we get back, I just ordered some pizza and we just watched football and crashed. So that's why I was going to reach out to you, obviously, because I know you said you might have plans. I was going to let you know, like, when we went back. Like, I wasn't going to just be like, hey, we're hanging out there for a half hour if you want to drive how long it takes to get her to hang out with us for 5 minutes. No, that's cool. It was an experience. It was fun. And the game was great. You know what I mean? We had some cool plays. I mean, they won. Probably a game we probably shouldn't have won, but it was fun to watch. Zapdos didn't kick my ass here. Okay. Well, actually, NBC, we woke up in the morning. We just hit the road. We didn't even. Honestly, if I do this again, I'm either going to spend like 2 dates there and make it a weekend, like go there from like maybe like on Saturday or on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You know what I mean? Make it a 3 thing. Like maybe get there Saturday, leave Monday. I'm either gonna do that, or we're just gonna go and then come home. It's gonna be one of the two. As a lot of people, I ended up talking to people too. A lot of people just park in the American Dream, right? And they do the game, and then they go to the American Dream, get dinner, right? Have dinner, and then leave, and then there's no traffic. And you don't have to pay. You could buying dinner there get you free parking. Having a receipt at the American Dream gets you free parking, which is normal in most places. So I'm like, we could probably just do that. I saw it. They have the little thing for it. The parking's what, like $5 anyway? You always pay for parking. Yeah, there's a little kiosk machine that you scan your receipt. I mean, food should count, right? But either way, that's what's parking's what, $5 though. That's not. I mean, that may be less than. I mean, you might not spend anything. I mean, you can go to the mall and not spend money. Yeah, there's only a kiosk like every entrance. Yeah, I did some research because, I want to know for next time. This was new for me. Like, this was a new experience for me. I've never been to MetLife. I didn't know how back parking was going to be. I didn't know how tricky it was going to be to get out. That's one of the reasons I got the hotel. I love that. I love that Max Lightning's doing more damage to this thing than fucking the icy move. The funny thing about this game, you never really know. And this is how we die. This is how I die. Oh shit, I survived. Well, we have 2 deaths now. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, part of me is like... Really? Part of me, wishes I just came home. But we did have a good time in the hotel, watching football. And I don't know, does anybody else get, the same sense as, it's nice to kind of just, crash in another place? It's fun staying in a hotel. I was tired, but that's never, a worry for me driving. But yeah, you get that, NBC. And Braden and Cotter agreed. Yep, away from our responsibilities, we got to sleep in. It was a fine hotel. If I had to give it a rating, I'd give it a 7. It was a little cold. The heat wasn't amazing. The insulation kind of sucked, but the covers were really comfy. I slept good. You know what I mean? We all slept well. Oh, I'm out of Thunderbolts. That's not good. I have muddy water, though. Ooh, Quick Claw. Hell yeah. I only pray to get Quick Claw. Get the double Quick Claw? Nope, okay. Oh, I explained this earlier, but I'll explain it again. I was at the game, so I was obviously rooting for them, Clamps, and it was really fun. And I think it made it a much better experience that we did win, especially that touchdown by Dart where he was just like, oh, we killed it. Where he just like kind of did it. Again, I don't want to say he did a very Mahomes-like move, but he did. It was very Mahomes-like. We have the 5th pick, and we would have had, like, the Raiders won. I think a couple other things happened. We probably would have ended with the 1st round pick. We definitely could have traded it. I think that it would have been better if we ended with the 1st. But the fact that I think the next two, if we had the 1st, I think the Raiders would have been 2 and Jets would have been 3. I don't think neither one of them would have traded up for Mendoza. I think Raiders would have ended with Mendoza, and the Jets would have taken the next best quarterback. So I think it would have been harder to trade that pick than a lot of people think it would have. And I don't think that we draft a different player at 1 than we would at 5. I am a fan of Dart. Here's a guy. I'm a fan of Dart. I think that Dart is our quarterback. I think he is going to be our quarterback for the next, 10 years. I think he's our guy. I didn't feel that way about Jones at all. So I'm fine with the 5th round pick. At 5, we can get the best offensive lineman in the draft. At 5, we can get the best receiver in the draft and get him a weapon that's not Neighbors because I don't really trust him. At 5, we can get someone for pass defense, the best guy for that in the draft. We can get what we need at 5 the most, right? And you know what sometimes is just important to do when you're a team that has not won games a lot, especially this season, winning games with your guy. Like if this was Winston playing or, Russell Wilson playing or, we had our 4th string quarterback on, that'd be one thing I'd say it was that important win. It was very, very, very a big win for Dart. I think these last 2 weeks were very good for his growth. All right, Tastic. Thank you for the alert. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. Okay, so no Ivysaur, no Excavalar, no Alcremie. Very such like a fun Pokemon name, Alcremie. Alright, and no Zapdos. Zapdos, number 70. It's not shiny. Alright. Fuck. Bye, Tasty. So yes, I'm overall more happy with the wins. I would have been fine with a loss. Where I kept telling people I just want a good game, and we got a good game. The first half was really fun. Then we took it. Then again, we got ahead, and it was still fun. We ended up leaving about 2 minutes early because it was freezing. It got colder as it went on. I thought we'd get more comfortable because we're kind of used to the cold, but it got colder. One thing is I'm gonna dress a little better if I go when it's cold. But we're gonna go to a game next year again, but we're gonna go to an earlier one so we're not as freezing. And Connor was the smartest one out of both of us. Me and Braden wore our jerseys over I had a thermal and a hoodie over the thermal. Connor literally wore his heavy jacket, one of Braden's giant shirts over it. So it fit fine. It was still a little big on him, but he was warm. He had a face cover. He had his gloves. He had his hat all on. I mean, I had a hat and gloves too, but I won't lie, guys. It was cold. You know what surprised me the most? My feet. My feet were cold. That's what shocked me the most. That was the worst part of it. How my feet felt by the end of that game. Bayless is an idiot. Bayless is an idiot. I used to like watching First Take because he's an idiot. It's funny because both him and Stephen A. Smith sometimes can be really wrong. Stephen A. Smith can be wrong. Stephen A. Smith knows what he's talking about. He really does, but every once in a while he speaks from the heart. He like Giants, he's really mad at them losing. Any analyst can tell you that winning games sometimes can be important. Again, it was a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? There was good and bad for these two Giants wins. There's good and bad. The bad was losing the picks, obvious thing. But the good is Dart winning football games. Like, he's your guy. If Jackson Dart's not our guy, fine, we should have lost those games. But if Jackson Dart wasn't our guy, he wouldn't be playing. Right? But that guy gets to get some wins. Like, you know what I mean? He needed to get a couple wins. All right. This will be the last one, guys. Exactly. But Skip Bayless is your typical Cowboys fan. Very, very, very silly. Very, very silly guy. Very, very silly takes about a lot of different things. I have ice to my left. I'm excited for the playoffs. I'm hoping the Giants are in the playoffs next year. I'm ready for next season, though. I'm ready for the draft. But I'm gonna enjoy some football this weekend. What's your football take, Lance? Can't wait to hear this. A lot of things you say is controversial. Let's hear it. You're a very controversial guy, Clamps. This is one of the things I love about you. Because you know what? I'm a controversial guy. Oh, I should have let. Controversy respects controversy. What can I say? Game recognizes game. And you looking real unfamiliar right now. It's not very controversial. A lot of people think that. It's not the NBA does it. The NBA straight up ignores conferences. That's your Steelers and Panthers. Definitely Panthers. No, that's not very controversial. That's why there's so many that's why they added a wild card. The fact that there's an 8-9 team in the playoffs is crazy. It hasn't happened since the new wild card. I think like the reason why it'll never change is because in the NBA there's 82 games, so like the whole division rivalry thing isn't as like serious as it is in the NFL. And I'm not disagreeing with you. I partially agree. I do think that it should be that way. But I think the main reason is like the division rivalries wouldn't be as big as they are if you did that. Because a lot of times, like we in the NBA, we completely forget about that. Like when the Knicks play the Sixers, like it's not a divisional game for us. It's just whatever. It's just another game in the East. You know what I mean? Like we're not counting division games because the odds of us having a situation where we're tied is very slim to none, and have to worry about shit like that. And most of the time, it does work out. That teams aren't like out of the playoffs with like winning records. I mean, it happened to a couple teams this year, like the Lions, for example, have a winning record, and there's a team that has less wins than them in the playoffs. You know. All right, NBC, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. How is the Dark Trio healed? I'm not complaining. I'm just. Did it die? So we keep it then. Okay. Did he die and I missed it? Oh, he did. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bye-bye, MP Sizzle. Quick Lock had to save this last game. Okay, I might be gone. This is my last one. Not the long. Oh, 3 hour stream today. Hit 3 hours. I'm happy. Let's see, Solar Rock. Enjoy your meeting, though. Sheesh. Hopefully we end with a stream. End with a stream. End with a shiny. It'd be nice. We don't usually end on an odd number, so maybe that's the trick. Quick Claw. Maybe I'll get shiny today. I'll do some ZA tomorrow. It was either that or Mario Galaxy 2. I'm thinking about playing that Friday night. Kind of debating. I could do more DAs tomorrow. This has been fun. It's been a fun stream. I kind of like having the extra switch. It gives me a little bit more control. I don't have to worry about 2 computers. Like when Furry plays only 1 is great. So I don't have to worry about them taking one of these. I can have Brayden take it. Well, they're all going for it. But, yeah, whatever. We don't know if they would have kept it. We go for the, It's Flareon. I don't particularly love this. My kid is in school, yes. My kid is in school. I'm playing them both. I've literally have it right in front of me. I have his Switch right in front of me, and I have the Joy-Con here. I'm using Stone Edge. So like, really, if he's here, he'll probably join when I do this. But if like let's say I do one on a Friday night, he might join if he's not here. I'll tell him he could join at I knew I was gonna have much damage. We need to kill this thing fast. But if he's at school, I'll just take over for him. You know, if I catch him a shiny, good for him. You know, it survived. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Brayden is in school now. Alright, so Accelerac should do enough damage to kill now. As long as everybody else attacks. Which I'm going to attack with Brian, which is going to do more damage. I don't know. Do the same damage because it's half damage, but whatever. Quick Claw, unnecessary Quick Claw, but whatever. Okay, that's the damage I needed to do. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I mean, I definitely could have saved us, but okay. I could have saved that death. When we're going in with Zapdos with two lives, that's not good. All right, that was a mistake. I probably could have killed it with. Yep. Wasn't thinking about that. For the first time in a long time, I do really want to end at 12 because there's a couple things I want to do before I pick my kids up. And yeah. Yeah, I want to end by 12, so tomorrow will probably go a little longer. I kind of hope that Sean takes this. Nope. Oh, hello, Mara. Welcome in. Mari, how are you? Welcome in. How you be? Welcome. How's life? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Doing well. How are you? Thank you for the Uwa. Alright. Let's see if we beat this thing. With two I don't feel terribly unconfident just because I have a max Rockfell Stone Edge. But it's always like a risk here. Blizzard could freeze too. The two lives don't make me feel that great, but the fact that we're gonna do mega damage to this thing makes me feel a little better. But if we beat this, it's win or lose. We're gonna end after this. Ooh, okay. Oh. But kept it alive. Oh, okay. Nice little focus sash there. Missed the Blizzard. But that was a risk using Blizzard. We're gonna do it again though, because we kind of need the risk. The Gloom fainted, so we need to kill this thing fast. Use Rockfall again. Ugh. If I miss this Blizzard, it's over. Okay. Oh, we lost. Wasn't even paying attention. That's funny. Alright. Absolutely unfortunate way to end. But, like I said, that was going to be it today for me. No shinies for me. Hey, what's it? and your meeting never showed up. That's not... Is that a bad thing? Or are you happy, or are you happy you have no meeting? A little frustrating way to end, but, you know, it is what it is. I made a couple mistakes there that I probably shouldn't have. Wait, did I? Oh, I hope I didn't keep. I kept it, okay. Sitting in Zoom waiting for someone to come in. That's funny. Before we go, let's talk a little bit about, let's chat a little bit about, Pokemon 30. Let's find a nice little image for it. Hold on. Let's pop it up. I think I'm really thinking about getting that when I get paid. All right, let's open this app, right? All right. So, I mean, look, this could just be them showing us all the Pikachus through all the fucking years and stuff like that. It can mean nothing. But I do think that I did this a way of them kind of showing us that they are planning at least potentially coming out with the old games. I can't be for sure. I know that they've been posting a couple weird things. Early predictions that I'm going to say, we're going to get Gen 10. I think that's a given. I actually think I'll be surprised if we don't get Gen 10. I do think that they're going to talk about another Legends game. They're just going to bring it up that they're making another Legends game too. I don't think they're going to tell us what it is. I don't think we're going to get the MMO, but I'm going to add that to my bingo card, even though I don't think we're going to get the talk about the MMO that was leaked. Maybe they'll mention it. I don't know. I just don't think that game's coming out as soon as people think it is. I think that's another couple of years away, and they don't usually announce games that are a couple of years away. I think we're going to get a straight-up trailer for Gen 10. I think it's pretty far in development. I think we get Gen 10 within the next year or two. I do finally think we're going to get the old games on Switch too, one way or another. I predict it's going to be in a package or separate packages. So I think it's going to be in one disc that's going to get us all the games, or there's going to be a disc for Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS games. I don't think it's going to be part of Nintendo Online, because I do think that you're going to be able to move the Pokemon to and from Pokemon Home, so that is going to be integrated with them, whether it's through like the main like, you know, through the like, maybe like there's an extra like box that you can move Pokemon to, like, you know, from the game to that, or from the game straight to it. We're gonna get a lot on Pokopia. We're gonna learn more about Pokopia. You think we predict they quietly add it to one of them? It's possible. The only thing is, I think that one of the things that's taken them so long, or even unless they wanted to drop it on the 30th, you know, the 30th anniversary. I think one of the things that's taken them so long is they want to integrate it with home. I think that's been one of the bigger problems, probably, because I mean, putting it like it was on the Wii. They were on the Wii. They were on the DS. You know, they were on the Wii U. And they be making money off of it. Yeah, integrator somehow separated into. Yeah, I agree with you, Dexter. I think it'll be separate and somehow integrated into home. I don't think we're gonna get any remakes, but if we do, it's gonna be black and white. I also don't think I don't think that they're going to remake or remaster the old games. I just don't think it's necessary. And again, we already lashed out at them for the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. We talked about this earlier. I think that when they remake, they're going to make them all flashier. kind of like how Skyward's like X and Y, Sun and Moon, maybe even Black and White's probably going to look a little bit crisper. Everything's going to look a little bit crisper if they do like there'll be remastered versions of the games if they're not putting right onto online and they come in a bundle. They'll be remastered. They'll be nicer looking. I think that we'll get that. We'll think about what else we're going to get. I mean, it's their 30th. We're going to get a lot on Pokemon Go. Something big is it's their 10th anniversary. I actually didn't even realize that until I think it was Dexter pointed it out. So thank you for that. They're going to announce something cool for... they already kind of announced something cool for Violet and Scarlet and Violet. Like the first 3 generations is kind of what people are alluding to as another hint that we're at least getting the first 3 gens put into the Switch 2. So we'll get something with Scarlet and Violet. I think they're going to keep pumping Scarlet and Violet up a little bit. I think that'll keep getting pumped up until Gen 10 comes out. I think like we'll have one final update for Scarlet and Violet before Gen 10 comes out. I think we'll have some kind of update for ZA, like something special. I was thinking of doing them too, Dexter. When are they supposed to be? Maybe I'll stream them. Oh, Thursday. Well, I guess that's what we're doing Friday night. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Venusaur is on January 8th to, there's the event page. Yep, Venusaur with the Mighty Mark. Yeah, I mean, we'll obviously do that Friday. I don't know, why am I not streaming Thursday? I don't know, but I don't care. I'm probably not going to stream Thursday. I have the kids. That's probably why. Yeah, and they're going to go every week. So, Venusaur this week. So that's probably what we'll do for a couple weeks. That's actually pretty cool. Pokemon giving me content when I don't know what to do for this month. I kind of like that. Good old Pokemon giving me content when I need. Again, I don't really need content because like I could just start Octo Traveler as well as Pokemon, but I kind of wanted to kind of wait until I want to play 7 Deadly Sins when it first comes out. Origins. That comes out on the 28th, which is like a day I stream. It's a Wednesday. So like I kind of want to play that and then kind of move on from there. And, like if I like that game, play that for a bit. You know what I mean? Because like that might be a fun game to come back to every once in a while on stream. Or it's just a game that nobody gives a fuck about, and I never play it again on stream. I just play it for myself. It's just also fun. You know what I mean? I never cry about that. You know what I mean? So yeah, well definitely that's Friday night right there. We'll do that, and like the guys show up, and we'll do all everybody's race like Dexter. You know, if Raven, you want to do it, I'll make sure Furry's on. I'll have Braden pop on and do his. You know what I mean? So we could do at least like 5 or 6. You know what I mean? And maybe after that, I'll switch to ZA for a little bit or something. Well, this works about perfectly because I kind of want to play Mario Galaxy 2, but I might just do it next week. But no, I mean, honestly, the next like week just might be the same thing. Like it just might be Tuesday DAs, Wednesday ZA, Friday we do Scarlet and Violet. In the playoffs, so I am not going to stream Saturday while NFL playoffs are on Saturday. So the next 2 weeks on Saturday, I'll be watching football. Yeah, I'm a football fan. So, you know. All right, so like, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, what else do we think? Oh, Dexter, you pointed out yesterday in Tastic Stream. I got to put this on the bingo board. If I forget, remind me. Lego. Pokemon Legos. Because I am going to make a bingo board. I'm going to post it in Pokemon. And we'll kind of follow it as it's going on. Like, you know, like we could... we'll check it off as we, like, you know, as I watch it. I'll try to watch it live. But, you know, I'll be at work, so, you know, it's not definitely a promise thing. I could end up being busy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Call me on streaming. Huh. You down? All right, dope. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll do some raids. You depressing guess? What's your depressing guess? Sure. Well, I might honestly, fuck it, I have a little bit of time. That'd be sad. I'm not gonna start my bingo card now. It's too much time. Like it's literally 2 months away. It's like a month and 20 days away, or something like that. We're not gonna start doing. I'm not gonna put the bingo card together yet. I'll probably put the bingo card together like the beginning of February. As like we hear more and maybe more rumors spring out. You know, or maybe like they come on and go, guys, just so you know, because look, I'm gonna throw this out there. If this is going out to anyone in Game Freak, anyone in Pokemon, you cannot do the 30th anniversary without doing some kind of trailer about the old games. Whether you're putting them on the Switch or not, you have to kind of show the old games. It's been 30 years. You kind of have to. If you are not announcing the old games for the Switch 2, straight up come out and say that you are not, so that we are not upset when you don't. So when that commercial pops on, that is going to show from fucking Pokemon Red all the way up to Scarlet to ZA. It's just that, and it's not an announcement. Pokemon Master Sex Ads, Sex Ash, the first ever Pokemon porn. Starring Ash's mom and her Mr. Mime, aka Ash's real dad. Was that like sensual enough voice for you guys for that? But yeah, no, I very much hope that if they, like, I hope that if they're planning on doing something like that, where they, because again, regardless of if they're doing the old games or not, regardless if they're adding them or not, they're going to do some kind of a commercial, some kind of thing, whether at the beginning or the middle. Like they have to do something, right? Like to kind of show the excitement, you know. It would just be weird if they didn't. So I do hope that they have like the decency to let us know that they're not coming out with the new game with the old games beforehand. Because guys, if they don't do it now, they're never good. Like if we don't get them now, we're not going to. They'll at least announce them. Like if they're not ready yet, like if there's something wrong with, like, again, it's Pokemon Home that's holding them back, they'll give us some kind of a thing saying like they're coming. We're going to let you guys know this. They're coming. But we still got to figure out Pokemon Home. You know? Which I feel like there has to be some kind of a remake at some point. They got to get in there and like do some kind of changes if they're going to have Pokemon Homework. I guess it's probably not as easy as we'd like it to be. But all right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. This was I honestly, like, you know, I always love my streams, whether they're like super fun or if, like, you know, a little bit, you know, not as, you know what I mean? But I always appreciate you guys. Honestly, I feel like you guys put me in a better mood. Like, I'm not necessarily in a bad mood, but like you guys, I told you kind of the stories before, the kind of, you know, weird feeling I was having. I feel a lot better after a nice fun stream. So like I do really appreciate you guys. You know, I love you guys, whether you're chatting, lurking, a little bit of both. You guys are you guys are awesome. Like, you know, this is just one of my favorite things to do, and you know, I really appreciate it. So you know, thank you. It is another thing to say, but thank you. You know, again, it's not the first time that you guys have made me feel better, and put me in just a fantastic mood. So I just really, every once in a while, I like to really say I appreciate that from you guys. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Raven. Again, thank you guys. You're all awesome. We're gonna raid over the Sweet Anners. Sweet Anners is a great friend of the channel. She's awesome. She's a Blue Mix bestie. She's playing some Animal Crossings. I think she's doing like an Eevee looker like search in Animal Crossings, which, you know, being a Pokemon guy, I fucking love. Yeah, she's definitely going to play a whole bunch of Pokepia when it comes out, probably more than I do on stream. So if you guys aren't following Sweet Anners, definitely do so. She's awesome. And I will catch you guys tomorrow around the same time. Like, I don't know why I keep putting my schedules at 9. I should be putting more like 9:30 to 10. Because then it gives me time to get home, have some breakfast. If I want to take a quick nap, get a quick shower in, I'm able to. So, you know, I'll be on sometime in between 9 and 9:30 tomorrow. And we're most likely going to just be doing some ZA. I did get the donut for Zeraora, so we'll be fighting Zeraora to start stream. And then I have a ton of 1 and 2 star shiny donuts, so we'll do some shiny hunting. And I will shiny hunt a legendary if that's what opens up. But until then, you guys enjoy Sweet Anners, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
GK! Welcome in, Raiders!